yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know all my struggles. You know what?
All right, man, so I got to ask you, growing up, who were some of your favorite players?
So I grew up in Houston, and that was back when the Killer Bees were there. So Bagwell, Biggio, Berkman. Bagwell was always my favorite, but that was when Griffey was kind of finishing, so I was a big Griffey fan. I had a bunch of favorite players, but mostly Bagwell.
Okay, so I got to ask you, man, you've been an outfielder. I got to ask you, Mount Rushmore, if you did it for your position, who were the four that you put on the mountaintop?
Oh, man.
I'd ask everybody, this is on the spot.
Yeah, that's so tough. I mean, obviously, outfielders. I feel like you got to go with Griffey.
That's good. That's a good start.
Willie.
Okay.
You got to go Barry.
Okay.
Man.
You can throw in a modern guy if you want to, if you think
Yeah,
it's a
let's
guy.
go Trout.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you that on the next question. So obviously, you were drafted before Mike Trout, and I believe you had a chance. You played with the guy, right? So when you look at baseball, right, the World Baseball Classic, and seeing what happened with Ohtani and Trout for that last moment, what was your thoughts as not only as a player but as a fan of the game?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, obviously you have arguably the two best players in the game facing off in a meaningful game. It's just something you don't get to see, one with them being on the same team, but just the fact of, like I said, two of the best players on the team facing off. If you're a fan of the game, you just kind of appreciate that moment in history. And I was on the hitter side and hoping Trout got him, but unfortunately, is what it is. Still a special moment, though.
I like that. So let's just say, you know how the relief pitchers now have their little theme songs when they get to the mound and everything, but let's just say there's a song and it's named after you. You can pick any artist, dead or alive, to do your walk-up song. And it's named after you. Who would you want to do your walk-up song?
Garth Brooks.
That's a
I'd
good
have
one.
to go old school country right there.
I like that. Okay, a few more questions. So, I don't know if you play video games or not, but I got to ask you, man, the first time you saw yourself on MLB The Show, what did you think?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I went out and bought the game. I'm not a big video game guy, but I went out and bought, I got the PS system, and then I got the game to play me, just because I played it a little bit growing up, and you always want to be on the game. You never think you actually have a chance to be on the game, but then actually being able to see yourself and play yourself, it's a really cool, special, surreal moment.
Okay, cool. Last question. So, if you had a dream matchup of one pitcher that you wanted to face from the past, who would be the one guy that you would love to face?
I feel like being from Houston and being from Texas, I think Nolan Ryan would have to be the go-to. I think it would be pretty cool to see the antics. I've heard a lot of stories about you don't bunt, you don't take gangster hacks on me, and he's got an attitude with a lot of the things that hitters can do nowadays. So I really think it'd be pretty cool to compete one-on-one with him out there.
Well, man, good luck for the rest of the season, man. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you now. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.